if you're taking nutritional supplements, if you're taking vitamins or herbs or minerals or any type of nutritional supplement, any type of food supplement, you're being ripped off. You're being lied to and you're being scammed. Now, if somebody says, wait a minute, wait. Yeah, I am the guy. I am this guy. Natural cures that they don't want you to know about. This book was #1 in the New York Times best-selling list 26 weeks in a row. It's estimated it sold almost 50 million copies. It's the #1 best-selling nutritional health book of all time. I am the natural cures expert. I am probably one of the world's foremost authorities on natural healing and health and natural health and how to stay young and how to cure and prevent disease without drugs and surgery, how to live with tons of vitality and energy, because I wrote this book. And I also have the second book, More Natural Cures Revealed. This is the previously censored brand name products that cure disease. This is a spectacular book. This was the follow-up. And if you haven't read these books, I do encourage you to read the books. The government actually took these books over because they revealed things about the pharmaceutical companies. They revealed information that they don't want you to know about because at the end of the day, drug companies don't want to cure and prevent disease. They just want to sell more drugs. Drug companies, pharmaceuticals, hospitals, they're all publicly traded corporations, which means the board of directors and the officers have a fiduciary legal responsibility to increase shareholder value. They're legally obliged to increase the profits of these companies. And the only way to do that is to get you to take more drugs every day for the rest of your life. They just want you to take more drugs. They want you to take more drugs. They want you to take more pharmaceuticals. They want you to believe that the only way for you to be healthy is to take more and more drugs. It's insane and it's out of control. America is one of the only countries in the world, I think one other country, that even allows advertising for pharmaceutical prescription drugs, which are prescribed by doctors. But the drug companies are getting you to walk into your doctor and demand drugs because you've been brainwashed by the advertising. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to be healthy, I'm going to give you the answer. And it isn't nutritional supplements, vitamins, minerals, herbs, whatever you're taking, you're being lied to. It's a big scam. Nutritional supplements are a scam. Oh boy. I used to have some friends in the natural health industry. I'm not going to have any friends there now because I'm revealing what they don't want you to know about, just like I revealed about what the drug companies don't want you to know about. So let me explain how this works. The majority of vitamins and minerals and nutritional supplements that are sold are actually sold by companies that are owned or controlled by the pharmaceutical industry, by the drug companies. They've taken them over in the last 30, 40, 50 years. Think about that. Next, the people that own these companies, and there are exceptions, clearly there are exceptions, but the biggest nutritional company in the world, do you even guess what it is? The #1 seller of vitamins, minerals, and nutritional supplements, the company that sells the most supplements around the world, you know what company that is? It's not GNC, General Nutrition Corp, or whatever it's called. Think about it. The company's called Nutrilite. It's Amway Corporation. Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel, the founders of Amway, used to be distributors back in the 30s and 40s for a nutritional company called Nutrilite. Nutrilite was one of the first whole food nutritional companies, actually grew certain barley and different greens, acerola cherry and things, actually owned the farms, grew it, concentrated it, and put it into supplements. And they added some other things as well. And it was a supplement called Double X. That was their premier daily multivitamin nutritional supplement, which was primarily a whole food supplement. And Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel were distributors in that company. It was a multi-level marketing company, one of the first ever in the world. They left that company and they started in 1959 a company called Amway Corporation, which originally was the American Way Corporation. Then they shortened it to a company called Amway. And they started selling soap, liquid organic cleaner, or LOC, via multi-level marketing. Years and years later, I think it was 10, 15 years later, Amway got so big, It dwarfed the Nutrilite company, which was still in business, and then Amway bought Nutrilite. Nutrilite today, via the distributors, it's the number one selling nutritional supplement in the world. But think about it. Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel, when they started Amway, were not nutritional fanatics. They weren't health nuts. They didn't want to create the best nutritional product in the world. They were fanatics about business. They were business fanatics. They wanted to make money and build an enterprise. They were free enterprise fanatics, entrepreneurial fanatics, and there's nothing wrong with that. But their business is about making money, not producing the best nutritional supplement in the world. Their focus is on business and profits, not the product. Now think about that. So when you look at the nutritional companies out there that are selling nutritional supplements, and you look and say, who owns the company? Who started the company? Who's on the board of directors? And then you look at their health, that they're fat and disgusting, and they don't even take their own products. They don't even take the supplements that they're selling. They're lying to you. They're not interested in producing the best nutritional supplement in the world. They're not interested in your health. All they're interested in is convincing you that you need to buy this product and take their product every day for the rest of your life, the same way that the drug companies are trying to get you to take their drugs for the rest of your life. It's the same type of people. The same type of people that own nutritional companies are the same type of people that run and manage and own the pharmaceutical companies. They're interested only in making a profit. And I know this because I've been in the factories. I've talked to these owners. I've been there as the author of Natural Cures and More Natural Cures Revealed, the best-selling health books of all time. And I've been there, and they say, yeah, Kevin, people are interested in vitamin C. That's what our market research says. They want vitamin C in their supplements. So they're looking for a certain percentage, a certain milligram count of vitamin C. Our research shows that people are convinced that they have to have a certain amount of vitamin C. So we have to make sure, from a marketing standpoint, that we have vitamin C listed on the label and a certain milligram count. Oh, that's okay. And what do you use for vitamin C? Kevin, we use the cheapest crap you can find, ascorbic acid. We buy it from China. It's so cheap, it's like buying dirt. I go, why don't you use like a natural whole food compound with vitamin C, like acerola cherry or camu camu or rose hips or something that's a natural food that you can concentrate that is very high in vitamin C. That's too expensive and it won't increase sales. Kevin, that will reduce profits. So let me explain this. I'll just give you this one example. Vitamin C is not ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid is not vitamin C. It was never vitamin C. The nutritional industry paid millions and millions of dollars to lobbyists. The lobbyists then went to Congress and said, we want you to pass a law allowing us, the nutritional companies, to put ascorbic acid in a product and call it vitamin C. Because of bribes and payoffs, which I'm going to do a whole nother segment on, of how this actually works through the PACs that are sent up, political action committees, how the money is funneled to the politicians via the lobbyists and the political action committees to get them to do whatever they want. Another story, another segment, another show. They've got vitamin C listed as ascorbic acid and it's not. I'll give you an example. Back in the day, there was a disease called scurvy, and scurvy was primarily, it was prevalent with sailors. And if you remember, some of you don't, but the British were called limeys. And the reason that term came about was the British knew that their sailors Britain was a seafaring nation, a lot of sailors, a lot of ships. And when you're out on the water, you don't have good food because you're on this ship. You know, you have food that has to last a while. And invariably, the sailors came down with scurvy, which is a vitamin C deficiency. And so the British said if we put limes, and in that period of time, the word lime really meant citrus. So it could have been a lime, or lemon, a grapefruit, an orange, a tangerine, any type of citrus, which we know has a lot of vitamin C in it. If they ate that, they didn't come down with scurvy. Today, if you take somebody with scurvy and you give them some oranges or lemons or limes or tangerines or grapefruit, it cures them of scurvy. But if you give them ascorbic acid, which is allegedly vitamin C, it doesn't cure them of scurvy.
Did you know you can decalcify your pineal gland using only your left hand? Scientists at Stanford Research.
Does this make sense? Ascorbic acid is not vitamin C. In nature, vitamin C always is attached to bioflavonoids, plus a bunch of other cofactors. So what happens is nutritional companies are lying to you and scamming you. And if you have nutritional supplements, just go into your cabinet, pull all the bottles out. And if it says vitamin C and the next to it in parentheses, ascorbic acid, you know that that company is full of crap. They're lying to you and they're scamming you. And all they want to do is make money off you. You can't trust that company anymore, any of their products. So that's number one. These companies are putting crap ingredients. They spend research on the label. They spend research on what you will buy. They spend research money on what terms will motivate you to buy their product. They're not putting research into the ingredients and the product. They're not buying the best product, the best ingredients to put in the product. They're buying the cheapest crap from China. And any country in the world that has crap with no regulations, so nobody even knows how poor the quality is. That's what's in your food supplements. The majority of ingredients in your supplements come from China and other third world nations where they have no regulation. And when I've been over there, it is disgusting. The feces that are in the ingredient packs, the maggots that are in the vats where they're sending it over to America, and they put bleach all over it to kill the maggots, and then or the cockroaches, or all the rat droppings that are in there, and they clean and they sift it, and they irradiate it to try to kill germs so you don't die, and then they ship it to America, to American Nutritional Company. And then they put it in your vitamin, your nutritional supplement, your herbal formula, and you think, ooh, this is a good product. It's crap, it's garbage, you're being lied to, you're being misled, you're being scammed.
It's really difficult navigating health supplements in 2025. Taking a quick look at the Nestle portfolio, many people don't know these companies, such as Nestle, Procter & Gamble, Unilever, they've been aggressively acquiring these different brands. As I'm going down this list, you can see Nature's Bounty, Garden of Life, Orgain. We also have Fiber Choice, Puritan's Pride, Sogar. Last I checked, Nestle is doing around $120 billion per year, and every single year they have so much cash on hand to acquire these companies. Now, why is that a problem? The same people, they're producing your Hot Pockets, Lane Pockets, Tombstone Pizza, DiGiorno's. These are the same people that are controlling these health food supplements. Just a couple years ago, Nestle document says the majority of its food portfolio is unhealthy. Don't you think they're going to find ways to cut costs? Maybe previously, such as Garden of Life, this is a brand I used to buy. They were using all natural ingredients, organic ingredients. But in the hands of Nestle, if they can find a way to cut costs, they probably will. Scroll a little further down on Nestle, we can see that they also develop pharmaceutical therapies. I did a little bit of research with these drugs. They all have to do with gastro problem, different gastrointestinal problems. Scroll a little further down, you also have medical nutrition brands. And these are tube feeding formulas. I'm sure there are many brilliant market researchers at Nestle. They're looking at this trend of chronic constipation over the years, and this trend has only gone up and up. Doesn't matter how much modern advances we make in science, in medicine, we can't even fix chronic constipation. So of course they're going to come out with products that's going to deal with the gastro. Next we have Unilever, the same people that are making your shampoos, making your soaps. They're in the health supplements games themselves. Some of the brands that they own, this one we got Liquid IV, very popular product. You can see this all over Amazon. Next we have Ollie, and also this brand on it is very popular in the USC niche, owned by Unilever. Taking a quick look at Procter & Gamble, the same people that are making a laundry detergents, fabric softeners, same people that are making your hair care, they are in the supplements game as well. They're investing into Boost. They also have Align Probiotics, Metamucil, and many years ago they invested in Pepto-Bismol. When you're shopping on Amazon, you also have to be careful because you don't know if you're actually getting the real supplement from the company that you're buying. For example, over here, you want to take note of who is actually selling this. So over here, we have Garden of Life. They have a partnership with Amazon directly. But notice there are other sellers on Amazon as well. If I click on this box, you can see that there are other sellers selling the same exact product, but it may not be this product. It may not be the same formulation. You really don't know. And from time to time, these other sellers, if they drop the price, they could actually win the buy box, which means that you're actually buying from one of these other sellers rather than from Amazon.com. Hi everyone, this is how you get your Wish User command for free. In the description of this video, there's going to be a link, the very first link. Click on that link. I'm going to show you this page right here. And what you want to do, you can just go get right into it. You want to just click buy now. After you click buy now, I want to give you the coupon code right here. The coupon code is YWIYC. If you don't have the coupon code, you're going to spend $500 for this course. So you want to enter YWIYC, hit apply. You want to fill out all this information and complete your order. That's it. That's all you have to do. I'm also going to leave the link in the descriptions below, also in the first pinned comment. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. I'll respond back as soon as I can.